to get your thoughts on this Jaguars fan here. So the GM came on and said he wanted Evan Neal, Ikem Ekwonu, or Walker. You think this is just draft day smoke?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not
saying.
Wait.
I'm not. Shut up. Hold on. Shut up.
Calm down.
I didn't even get to explain myself yet. I didn't get to explain myself. I didn't even say anything. I just shook my head. I just shook my head. I just shook my head. That's all I did. I said I shook my head. That's all I did. I didn't even say a word. I didn't even say a damn word.
Why
okay?
give an ass's fool?
It's simple. It's simple here. I do think that this is more of a smoke screen here. And it's not like they need to throw smoke screens because they have the first overall pick. But to me, I think it's going to be the Jaguars going with the safe pick, Aidan Hutchinson. But I'm not saying that it is impossible that they go with Neal or Ekwonu or Walker. I'm not saying that's impossible. I think as of right now, it is still Aidan Hutchinson. Whether April 26th rolls around and they take Walker or they take Ekwonu or Neal, I think it's all possible. But as of right now, I lean on them taking Aidan Hutchinson. And if I were to do my mock right now, it'd be Aidan Hutchinson at number 1. If it changes, you'll see it in 2 weeks on Thursday on our social media. Simple enough. Did I answer?
I don't think there's a chance in hell they draft Evan Neal. I do think there's a chance that they draft Trayvon Walker as he continues to rise, or Ikem Ekwonu. I told you guys yesterday how I feel about Ikem Ekwonu. Yeah, Trent Baalke doesn't know what he's doing, first of all.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know what he's doing. So even if he's bringing up players, he doesn't know. It's Aidan Hutchinson all the way, and then that's what it is.
That's what you're saying. You're saying it's Aidan Hutchinson because everybody's told you it's Aidan Hutchinson.
No, I'm saying it's Aidan Hutchinson. I'm saying
you're saying that because everybody has told you that.
It's not. It's not. You said it on this show. And it's the reason why I'm saying it's Aidan Hutchinson. You said it's the safest pick. That's what the Jaguars at number 1 need to do. That's why I am saying I'm not listening to what everyone else is saying because of Aidan Hutchinson. I'm saying this because of me, because that's what my opinion is, that it's the safest pick to go Aidan Hutchinson at number 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's why I have Aidan Hutchinson there, not because Todd McShay and all the other stupid mock drafters, because honestly, no one else is saying that right now, because I hate mock drafts, to be honest. I hate mock draft season for 90% of all the mockers out there, except for us, because we have a good system. I hate mock drafts because, like, in February or early March or mid-March or whatever it is, everyone's changing up their drafts because they can't put out the same mock draft over and over and over again. It gets no buzz. It gets no interest. It is true. That is true.
That is not true. I told you this. If I did my 7-round mock now, in a week from now, it'd be different because things do change. Like, what you don't realize is every process that the NFL goes through, it changes from the combine to the pro day to the meetings with the teams.
But then what happens?
Then comes draft day.
Then comes draft day, and it all evens itself out to that one mock that was the most consistent all the way through.
No, that is not true. What happens is all that information that's given piece by piece changes in the moment, so you change your draft. By the time the draft comes around, these teams, these general managers, these owners, they take everything from all of their tape to everything that's happened, and they say, okay, what is our best option? People that change their mock drafts, they're changing it because they have new information, right? Information changes.
Yes, that you're right. The new information makes the mock drafts change, but at the end of the day, and I'm saying this more for the fact of the number 1 overall pick, it ends up staying the same as what it was in the first whatever mock it was back in like January, where it's Aidan Hutchinson or Joe Burrow.
I think that's only in years where there is a true lockdown number 1. We've seen years where the number 1 pick has been unsure. I do think this is a year where the number 1 pick is unsure. We say it's Aidan Hutchinson.
What would your percentage be? What would your percentage be for Aidan Hutchinson?
I would say right now it's in between 60 and 70% Aidan Hutchinson. Okay. I don't think it's a lot. When we get guys that are locks, we know. Joe Burrow, lock, like we know. Myles Garrett, when those guys come out, like those guys, these are Jadeveon Clowney, whatever, like these were locks of a pick. When it was Alex Smith or Aaron Rodgers, right? We didn't know. It was just toss up, and then you get a guy that ends up dropping. I don't think every year there's a lockdown number 1 pick. I don't think that this is a lockdown number 1 year. I think again, is the safest pick because I think what you get with him is somebody that's an impact right away. He's not going to be a bust. He'll be just a player in the league, but he has the potential to be great. So that, yes, is safe. But is it going to shock anybody if Trayvon Walker continues to climb up boards and people are like, man, this guy's versatility is just too much to pass up? Or Ikem Ekwonu, we're getting more information on him and he's just too good to pass up? Those things happen. So to say that it's smoke screens, I don't think so. I think it's just new information that comes in, changes people's evaluations of players.
It's fair.
Mine's already changed. Mine's changed in a week.
Yeah. Right. And like I said, when I get my actual first round mock done, I mean, that was my top 10. It was the first thing I've put on paper and really analyzed how a pick would go. I guarantee when I actually have my full first round mock, hopefully by like Wednesday or something, it's probably be my top 10 might even be different because I sit here and I brought that question up because I do think it's a possibility that the Jaguars go with the linemen. I think they should. I'm not mad if they get Aidan Hutchinson. You do need a pass rush, but you talk about a lock for a number 1 pick. Trevor Lawrence has been a first overall pick since he was damn near in high school. So if you got him here and saw what he did last year, you have to do everything in your power to protect him. We talk about how deep this is.
I would applaud him for Ikem Ekwonu.
Second. Absolutely. So
I would applaud them. I would stand up and applaud the Jacksonville Jaguars if they draft Ikem Ekwonu. It would be the best draft pick they can make this year.
And I will say this right now. You will see, and this is not me personally, before you guys yell at me and get on me for this. This is not me personally, but I will say that 70% of Jaguar fans would look at that pick just like the Travis Etienne pick, where they would lose their mind and say they messed up. And that's
But who
I
cares?
am on board with that. I am on board with
the Dallas
investing
Cowboys
in
fans
protecting.
were pissed off when Jerry Jones and them drafted Zach Martin. He's been the best right guard in football damn near for the past 10 years. So let the fans who think they know everything be upset.
I'm okay with that.
I don't think I could look anybody in the eye seriously if they said, why would you draft an offensive tackle with the first overall pick this year?
The only reason why people the only reason why people would say that is the only reason why Jaguars fans would say that is because they franchise tag Cam Robinson. He's going to start this year. And then they have Jawan Taylor, who's also going to start this year.
And so it's can play tackle. He can play guard. Give him the ball. Watch him snap. He can probably play center.
Hey, you know what's funny is when you say that, when you make a comment like whoever's going to start this year, you don't know that. Hey, remember that time when Matt Flynn signed a $60 million deal with the Seahawks and then they drafted Russell Wilson and they said, oh, Matt Flynn's going to be the starter until Russell Wilson said, yeah, right. If Ikem Ekwonu comes in and he's dominant, he'll be on the field no matter what they have to do. So, and tagging Cam Robinson is nothing. You don't have to sign him to a long-term deal.
About offensive line.
Yeah, Doug Peterson, also the same dude that got rid of Carson Wentz. Like, hey, I'm good. I'm trying to bench you. Like get off the team. So look, and he was making $100 million. So I don't want to hear that. Like people, if he can play, he will play.
Would you rather have? Let me ask you this, since we're kind of rounding it out and everything we need to end the show. Would you rather have Ekwonu or Cam Robinson?
Ekwonu.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm on board. I thought the Jacksonville Jaguars
the best player in this draft.
I thought the Jacksonville Jaguars messed up when they franchise tag Cam Robinson. I think they should have not. They should have let him go and draft a starting left tackle with the first overall pick. Now we have all this.
I think they were trying to make sure. Yeah, I think they were trying to make sure.
You guys,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Like you guys were in the best position, and honestly, like you look at it last year, and everyone thought, oh, they got Trevor Lawrence, they have all this money. This is the year. I think you played it right. I think you got some pieces. You got your quarterback. You saw what you could put on the field. Now you go for that money, and you get the abundance of talent you need to go forward and be something in the AFC South starting this year.
I'm on board.
Ikem Ekwonu for president.